Why healing feels empty. Recovery after narcissistic and emotional abuse. Settling the body. Take a moment before listening any further. You don't need to analyse anything right now. You don't need to understand anything yet. Just notice where you are. Notice your breathing. Notice the room around you. Notice you are here and that danger is no longer present. If healing feels strangely quiet, if life feels flat, colourless or empty, if you expected relief, peace or happiness and instead feel nothing, this does not mean you are doing healing wrong. It means your nervous system is adjusting after survival. Let's talk about that. The emptiness nobody warns you about. Most people imagine healing as relief, as freedom, as finally feeling light again. But after narcissistic or emotional abuse, healing often begins as emptiness. Not sadness, not longing, not even pain, just nothing. And that can feel terrifying, because emptiness feels like a loss of identity, a loss of purpose, a loss of emotional intensity. You may think, why don't I feel better? Why don't I feel anything at all? What you're experiencing is not emptiness, it's the absence of chaos, and your system doesn't recognise that you're safe. Life in survival mode. During the relationship, your body wasn't living, it was responding. Responding to unpredictability, emotional withdrawal, criticism, intermittent affection, tension you couldn't name. Your nervous system stayed alert because it had to. Love was inconsistent, connection felt conditional, affection could disappear without warning, so your body adapted. It learnt to stay switched on, scanning, analysing, anticipating mood swings. That intensity, as painful as it was, became familiar. When the relationship ends, that stimulation ends too. And the body says, where did everything go? So, the peace, it feels uncomfortable at first. This is the part people misunderstand. Calm does not feel calm at first. Calm feels empty. Calm feels unfamiliar. Calm feels boring. Not because peace is wrong, but because your nervous system has been trained to associate intensity with connection. Your body does not know this yet. It doesn't know I am safe, even when nothing is happening. So when silence arrives, when no one is pulling the emotional strings, when there's no crisis to manage, no drama, your system goes quiet, and quiet can feel like loss. You didn't lose yourself. Many people interpret this phase as I don't know who I am anymore. But that's not quite true. You didn't lose yourself. You stopped performing survival roles. You stopped explaining yourself. You stopped fixing everything for everybody. You stopped soothing egos. You stopped doing all the chasing. And you stopped bracing yourself for whatever was coming next. Those roles filled your emotional landscape for a long time. Without them, there's space. So much space that it feels empty. before it can feel free. This is not identity loss. This is identity rest. You'll go through this withdrawal phase. It's like there's also this very real happening chemically. Trauma bonds activate the same pathways as addiction. Your body became accustomed to dopamine spikes from affection, cortisol from conflict, relief cycles after tension. When that stops, your system experiences a kind of emotional withdrawal. So the emptiness isn't just emotional, it's psychological. Your nervous system is recollaborating, learning how to exist without extreme highs and lows. This phase is uncomfortable, but it is temporary. You might feel unmotivated or flat. You may notice lack of drive, reduced excitement, numbness, difficulty imagining the future. This isn't depression. This is your body conserving energy after long-term stress. Healing doesn't begin with passion. It begins with restoration. Your system is learning, I don't need to be on alert anymore, and that takes time. What this phase is teaching you right now, this emptiness, is doing something really important. It's teaching you how to exist without being needed, how to feel without reacting, how to be without proving yourself all the time, without explaining yourself all the time. You're learning to sit naturally. And it's a neutral doorway to peace. Not the dramatic peace sold online, but the steady, grounded kind that lasts. So, what not to do during this phase? This is important. Don't rush to fill the emptiness. Don't chase intensity to feel alive again. Don't mistake calm for stagnation. This is not the moment for forcing happiness, dating for distraction, recreating chaos. Let this phase be quiet. Quiet is doing more than you realise because it's resetting your body. So, I'm going to finish with some gentle reassurance. If healing feels empty right now, you are not broken. You are not stuck. You are not failing. You are transforming out of survival. This phase passes, and what comes next isn't chaos. It's clarity. It's self-trust. It's steadiness. And one day, you'll notice you feel present again, curious again, alive without anxiety. For now, just rest here. Your nervous system is learning a new language, and you're doing beautifully. If you found this helpful, there is lots more little bit videos like this on my channel to help you get through with this difficult time.